Hey guys, the Duke of TBC here. It has been a long time since I have made a video. I got pretty busy with life, but in honor of Plants vs. Zombies 2 coming out, I thought I would do a Let's Play of Plants vs. Zombies 1. Unfortunately, Plants vs. Zombies 2 is only for the iOS right now, so there's really not many ways you can play it unless you own an iPhone, which I do not. I have a lot of plans of things I want to do for my channel since it's been so long. I plan on rebooting my Minecraft Let's Play. I haven't played Minecraft in a very long time, and since I have stopped playing, tons and tons of new stuff has come out. I'm going to try and see if I might start being able to play Smite and some other games. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and shoot them at me. I will do my best to comply. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and start this up. Also, since it's been so long since I have done a video, guys, please let me know how the audio sounds, how the mix is, how my voice is. I'm also using a new microphone and headset setup, so once again, that's another thing I'm going to be dealing with. I did one test episode before this, just to see what the audio levels were like. The sound and everything else was a little bit high, so I'm going to be working from there. Most people I think are familiar with this game. It's a tower defense style game. I've always been a big fan of tower defense games. Even since a long time ago, one of my favorites was Defend Your Castle on Addicting Games, and I used to play that so much. There are even times where, well, almost every time I would make a self-sufficient castle on it. So tower defense games have always held a special place in my heart. Right now this is pretty easy. You collect the sun and you make your pea shooters. These beginning levels are pretty self-explanatory. They go by pretty slow, but I didn't want to cut them out. Most of my videos, just like they used to be, are probably going to be between 10 and 20 minutes. You guys can let me know how you feel about the lengths of the videos, but we'll see how that goes. I think the sound is a little bit low. That is the sunflower. You plant it and it gives you sun. Once again, I'm not going to go too terribly in depth on everything here. I'm going to turn the sound up just a little bit here. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright. Most people really already know how the game goes. One of my favorite Let's Plays through this was actually, oh, who was it? There's actually a lot of YouTubers I love. I love Chugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun. His is easily my favorite run-through of this. Aside from that, God, there's been a lot of YouTubers I've been keeping up with lately. Dry Bear, Husky Starcraft, just tons and tons of YouTubers that I really love, and I'd really love to make videos even close to as good as they do at some point. Like I said, there's really not too much going on in the beginning levels. One thing I do when I play this game, I've noticed, is I go pretty ham when it comes to getting sunflowers. I normally do 2 rows until you start getting the double sunflowers. And even then, you know, I like to stay way up. The more sunflowers you have, the more plants you can plant. Pretty obvious. One thing that I've always noticed, and something that I noticed about Nintendo Capri Sun's run-through of this game, is he has a lot of trouble on some levels, and sometimes he just forgets to pick things up. He just, you know, doesn't do things. And some people are like, you know, how can you miss, you know, picking things up? It's part of the game. And a lot of people don't know if they've never made a video, but especially one when you're by yourself, is trying to talk and be interesting and talk about the game while also picking up, you know, everything that's going on in the game can be a bit difficult, so I can sympathize with that. I'm not sure how many levels we'll get through, if I'm going to be doing 10 to 15 minute episodes, but I should be able to get through at least 5 or 6, I would think, in the early stages. I just hate how slow the beginning is. So yeah. Here we go. Cherry bomb. I like the cherry bomb. Most of the time in the early stages I use it just to clear things out. I've never actually just, oh my gosh, I need this, you know, get rid of it. One of the phrases that Nintendo Capri Sun coined was the temporary solution to a permanent problem. I never really see them as a permanent problem because you do get rid of the thing that's bothering you for good, but it's not something that's there forever to help you out. So I understand where he's coming from on it. Was it TSPPs or something like that? So yeah, if you liked his run through, a lot of the stuff I do is very similar to what he does. Just yeah, these first few learning levels are very tedious. But talking more, yeah, it's been a long time since I've posted any kind of videos on my channel, and I do regret that. I think I had something like 36 Minecraft videos up on my last check, and I had done a lot on that world, which I no longer have, which makes me sad. I had the big underground tunnel that I had. You can go check that in one of my other videos if you'd like. And that thing just took an enormous amount of time to carve out. So I'm definitely going to go back to Minecraft. Smite is something that I very much want to get back into. I have a lot of friends who love League of Legends or Dota, and although I don't play Smite very much, I keep up with it quite a bit, and even turned a few of my friends onto it because I've watched Drybear stream as well as I watch all of his videos. Steve Schwint is another person that I watch who's done some good Smite videos. I've watched a little bit of Anuki. And they're all very great streamers, great YouTubers. If you haven't already, go check them out. Their stuff is just incredibly well done. I might actually have to blow him up. So yeah, I actually used that for once. For some reason, I wasn't getting as much sun as I used to. In my previous run-throughs when I was doing this setup, I just had more sun than I knew what to do with. But I'm completely fine still. We'll see how it keeps going. Later in the other levels, when you have like all the different plants that you can use, all the different setups, things start getting really interesting, and I love those levels. Probably my favorite plant, and it's going to be coming up, I believe, in the next couple levels, is definitely the frost pea shooter, the ice pea. Those are by far my favorite plant, even though you do get the cold cabbage pult later on, which is incredibly powerful, and I do like those. I think this game really starts getting interesting and way more difficult once you get into the pool level, especially the nighttime pool level. Those are very, very difficult levels if you've never done them before. Alright, and that's the end of 1-3, and we've gotten probably another one of my favorite, and it's definitely, I believe, one of Nintendo Capri Sun's favorite plants is the walnut. It gets in the way. It's just most of the setups I use, you don't need it. You just kill everything long before it gets to you. A lot of the time I've used them or put them up front so it'll stop pole vaulting zombies very quickly. But aside from that, I don't really see the use from that much. You know, some people say good defense is necessary, but hey, the more offense you have, better defense. Even if I do fail at some of these, which I don't think I should be anytime, I think the last time I played through this game, I only messed up a couple times, and I will keep them in. I'm not going to cut out any of my failures, because sometimes seeing somebody fail is actually a lot of fun. So we'll see how that goes. Trying to remember exactly when you get the spud, which is, I love this the potato mine. The potato mine is probably one of the most useful plants early on. It only costs 25, it completely gets rid of any zombie, and in these early stages it's good when you really want to be getting your sunflowers planted. In the early stages, I might go a little bit overboard with the sunflowers, but you'll see later on, it really makes a big difference having all the sun you can possibly need. Because eventually when you have more plants, and you're waiting for a plant to be able to be used again, there's just times where you need to get something down immediately, just to keep helping out, with destroying the zombies, but it's on cooldown. Like, later on you'll see I'll have the cold pea and the single pea shooter switching on and off, just so I can get more plants down. It won't be because, you know, there's just no need to sit there and like hold your sun back when you have enough, which is what I love. Like right now, I have more sun than I have recharge of my plant, which means that at any time I can use a walnut or a cherry bomb and I just don't have to worry about it depleting my sun. So let's see here. See, we've used this and already, bam, I can use another cherry bomb. No problems. So it's always good to have extra sun in case you need to use one of those emergency plants. And in these early levels, everything dies so quickly anyways. This guy was a conehead and bam, he's still dead. One of the things that bothers me when I saw a couple playthroughs of this is people not picking stuff up. Hopefully I won't drive you guys insane by not doing that. Let's see here. I should be running a little bit over 10 minutes. This is kind of more of just another introductory, like, video, just letting everybody know, hey, I'm actually alive, I'm going to be doing videos again. You know, hopefully people will enjoy them. You know, just throw that down so it's not charging when I actually may need it. As you can see, tons and tons of sun. Over 400 sun with the zombies coming in. I've got all of my stuff. Another thing that I've noticed just having extra sun is, say something's getting too close to one of your plants you don't want it to, you can just click on a sunflower and put it in front of it just so it eats it, and you really don't care. Here, we'll just do this, get rid of everything sooner, bam. That's what I normally have used those for more than anything in the early levels. Alright, that does it. So we've got the shovel, which lets you dig up plants. I'll let this come up, and I think I'm going to call it for this video. I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to try to do a video a day, just like I used to with my Minecraft videos. It would be a big help if you guys gave me a like, a comment, subscribe. I really love comments, and I always read every single one of them that I've gotten on my channel, and if it requires a reply, I always reply. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.